Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up CoinsKid crew. So I rode a beautiful long up yesterday. Went short, moved my stop down, made a bit of money, went out for the day, got stopped out, made a bit of money. It is what it is. Made money whilst I was out and about basically. But obviously we've broken out again. I will jump into the XRP chart in a moment with you. We did find a key level support on the fib. I'm going to show you that as well. But right now, I'm just trying to find confluence in any other charts as to a pending or any kind of sort of looking glass to a big signal, whether we're bullish or bearish for XRP. Okay. So in a minute, obviously I think XRP's caught in a correction. I've shown you why. But right now, one thing we want to see here for the S&P 500, which is obviously a risk stock, is this thing break out. Okay, if this thing starts to take out this skinny yellow line, holds the thick yellow line, then this is bullish. And I think XRP, whether or not it's crabbing at the time, I think that this little indication here from this chart could give the game away that we are looking at an explosive move further down the line for XRP. Okay, so we need to see the S&P being bullish and breaking this resistance. As you can clearly see here, we get some kind of price compression at the moment above the EMAs, which is really, really nice, into this key resistance. So I think taking that high out at 4197 and getting multiple closes above that would confirm that this is a massive move here, loading for the S&P 500 when people really, really are bearish. So I think on the S&P 500, like I've taught you before, swing high, swing low, you're broken out, compression just there, ran to resistance, fell back in a correction to support and looking to go again. Okay, so I can't be too bearish at the moment on the charts, because of the charts are looking pretty tasty for a massive impulsive move with the DXY breaking down as well. So we'll jump into the DXY in a moment with you, but what we might have here is some kind of big correction coming back down, impulsive move, big irregular correction, and right now it's a wave 3, which is going to confirm that this is impulsive. Okay, so we're looking for multiple closes on the weekly, daily, whatever, get our ass back above 4197. Okay, close that out. I think, if it does it before XRP breaks out, this is a lovely little signal that I will deliver to you, obviously, which could give a looking glass as to the fact that, XRP is looking at explosive move. Let's look at the DXY right now. And obviously the inverse of that, obviously not a permeable, whatever, it is technical analysis. If this breaks down, loses the white trend line, starts to fall back into this and loses this low, that's devastating. And I would expect, we've got a looking glass to new lows for XRP. Let's dive into the DXY right now. So looking at DXY on the weekly, we have found a lovely little level of support just there in the past week for the DXY, and this is why we have seen a bit of a drawback on the crypto markets. I did make a video earlier in the week about a bearish divergence that potentially playing out on the weekly time frame. So it does look right now as though that weekly bearish divergence is actually playing out, isn't it? So we'll keep an eye on it going forward as this thing retraces. So just like we did here, if I drop the XRP pricing for you right now, a few weeks ago, way back in sort of late January, we did retrace into the weekly EMAs for resistance on the DXY, and you can clearly see that this is where XRP came back in some kind of ABC as well. Bottomed out as that topped out. As this come down, XRP's exploded, and right now we're doing exactly what we did before. We sort of hit this peak here as the DXY's coming up, XRP's retracing right now. Okay, so it's going through a correction just like this did here as this retraces back into the EMA. So at the minute, I'm a little bit more inclined to say we might start to see XRP run into resistance and then come back and have some kind of sort of ABC correction like it did here, some kind of A, B, C wave correction right now for XRP. Okay, unless we see certain things in the charts, and that is the DXY rolls next week and we see the S&P 500 break that resistance. Okay, so this is why I'm showing you any confluence. If we start to see the S&P breaking out and it's breaking down, whatever XRP is doing at the time, I would imagine it's a massive buy signal. Basically, that's what I'm trying to convey to you. So there is something that's occurring for the DXY on the 4-hourly chart. Let me show you right now. So looking at the DXY on the 4-hour, there is a possibility it's some kind of pennant, if not a descending triangle at the moment. So it will react. It's getting really compressed in there, as you can see. Now usually compression, like I've taught you, leads to expansion, so we're getting compressed, something's going to give. If this breaks down, then this is bearish. If this breaks this resistance, this is bullish for the DXY, and it will continue its retracement into its weekly EMAs. And at that point, I would expect, Bitcoin, XRP, and the crypto markets to just come back a little bit more in their correction. But one thing that would be really, really bullish and say that the correction is actually in for XRP, if this does start to break down, okay, and loses this low, roughly where is that? I'm going to drop that in for you. If it does begin to break down and continue, this is where we might start to see XRP explode. Okay, so I can't call it. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. It's all a game of support and resistance, but we are inversely correlated to this chart right now. So we could kind of drop the XRP chart above and just have a look and see where we are right now, okay, for XRP. So looking at XRP on a 4-hourly time frame, I could kick myself because I didn't stay in the long yesterday. I took profit of 40%, and this is what we do. I actually went out for the day and I didn't want to keep staring at the charts all day. So I did take profit into that key resistance and then 5 waves up, which I've shown you in yesterday's video. And then I went short as well. And I moved my stop down so that if it did start to come back up, I actually made some money. So I made money going long and I made money going short, and this is what we do in the space, okay? But equally what I did do is put bids in and bought some spot positions on XRP. So I like to trade, obviously on a day trade, make some money, and I equally like to spot bid as well and just accumulate, you know, XRP at levels as well for XRP. And that's basically what I do, and this is something I teach in the space, that what we've got is a beautiful ABC correction that could potentially be in right now. So we've got an A, we've got a B, and we've got a C. Now one thing I'm looking for is simple Wave 4 ABC correction, zigzag correction, beautiful. One thing I'm looking for was obviously the 1618. Like I said to you, this is a good area. I did make a video in the week. Beautiful area to put some bids in right now, roughly 4% up off that. One thing I'm looking for right now is a beautiful reversal pattern down here, some kind of double bottom pattern that makes a higher low, some kind of ascending triangle that starts taking that resistance and gets its ass back above these EMAs. Equally, what I'm looking for as well is a break of this level of resistance, okay, because this was the resistance, same resistance we were looking at in this wave 2 correction. So the bullish scenario right now existing for XRP is the fact that what we've got is a beautiful 1, wave 2, wave 3, and right now we've gone through a simple wave 4, and right now we're looking to come up and take out that high, okay? So right now, you know, what I'm looking for and a confirmation of this being, you know, super bullish and breaking this resistance with immediate effect, and what we've done is got a beautiful ABC correction that's done, and we're looking to come upstairs, is break that green trend line and this breakdown. Okay, so if this does break down, and what we've done, we've simply retraced and we are looking really bearish on the DXY, then this will explode. So it is something you could wait for come Monday morning. If we do see the continuation there and there's some kind of descending triangle, it breaks down and doesn't break out to the upside, then XRP is going to take off. But the inverse of that obviously is if this does start to break out and it is some kind of continuation bull pennant coming up to that thick yellow line for resistance of the confirmation of a downtrend for the DXY, then you will see this crab a little bit more, just like it did there, okay? So it'll come down, come up, and start to come back down, and might potentially find lower lows as well than the 1618 fib, and I'll keep you updated as best I can. It's all about breaking that green line as resistance right now to confirm, you know, you've got another impulsive move here. Like I said to you though, regardless, I do think, given the fact that we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a lovely impulsive move, just like this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of this coming back was a correction, it was opportunity, and right now all this coming back, in my opinion, is a correction, it's opportunity, until you start to do one thing, and it's lose obviously that low from where you came from and that low as well, which will be bearish, okay? So we're looking for the resistance right now to be broken. That green trend line is a super bullish signal going forward for XRP. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone, back to another update on XRP. Bye bye.